I wrote a message in my notes that I'm never gonna send to you, saying I'm sorry. I guess you never really know what somebody's gonna do when they get lonely. You found somebody better than me to take care of your insecurities. You did it all while leaving me in the dark. I try so hard to be what you need. If you're into the finer things, well, maybe we should let this fall apart. 'Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. Should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you're nothing but a one-night stand, trip to Candyland. If you get too close, then you might understand. But now my heart's on my sleeve and I'm in too deep. But you're not thinking twice about me. I wrote a message in my notes that I'm never gonna send you, saying how I feel if you wrote down every old cliche, a four-letter word in 100 ways, and reality hit me in the face. 'Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. Should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you're nothing but a one-night stand, trip to Candyland. If you get too close, then you might understand. But now my heart's on my sleeve and I'm in too deep. But you're not thinking twice about me. What if it goes wrong? What if it goes right? What if these things I'm saying make you change your mind? I've never been one to cry. I can't stop the tears raining down from my eyes. No, 'cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. Should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you're nothing but a one-night stand, trip to Candyland. If you get too close, then you might understand. But now my heart's on my sleeve and I'm in too deep. But you're not thinking twice about me.
I can be stubborn, thinking I'm right. I can be late, cause I'm taking my time. I can be driven, ambitious, your best friend, love of your life. I can be selfish, trying to be kinder, always forgetting, needing reminders. But I'll always be there when you need me. 'Cause I know that two things can't be true. 'Cause I get so confident yet confused. So
So, is there anything you'd like to say? That's all.
I'm indecisive, I don't know why. My good intentions fail me sometimes, but I don't get angry. You can't faze me, we can talk it out. No, we don't need to fight. I can get anxious, but I won't cry. You never know, cause I keep it inside. So I show up strong, maybe too far. Cause I know that two things can't be true. Cause I go from bossa to blues, so I grow to love in between. Who I am and who I
just been wasted. Looking back at the messages, wondering how I could have saved it. I don't know. I don't know. I thought you would be nice. Hate that you're in my mind. You knew music was my ransom. Held me captive with every song I can't stand. You turned our love into an anthem full of echoes of our last dance. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. So just a little bit about me. I'm a native Wacoan. So if you guys have any questions about anything about my home, just ask me. Hear me, get hot, get cold, anything like that, just let me know and we'll adjust accordingly. Cool? It's the Table Design Studio. So it just kind of gives you a different idea of what all woods are. A lot of fixer-uppers that are available to rent, like on Airbnb and stuff like that. Yeah?
Sounds okay.
Yeah. If not, maybe they need to go to the doctor. Wood, I think it looks pretty cool. What do you guys think?
It's nice.
So, like I told you guys, he did recently sell this house for $550,000. The house is also still used at Baked Bliss, and for me, that's a personal preference,
Yeah.
right? But it is a great little family-owned establishment. These people are super kind, and you can get the best cinnamon roll. But anyway, okay. So this is a super popular event venue here in Waco, and this house actually was not always located here. About in this the wall of the husband's office, but locally it's known as the Maylander House for the man that originally built it. So all the accents on the home and the windows are original to the home, except for this couple that they were married late in life, so they were in their mid to late 50s at the time. She was a native Texan, and I got him to do 2.5 miles, and he acted like, you know, he was going to die. Style bridge that is still in use today. And if you look to the right, you can get a really great view of that. Are you going to go to the brasserie or
Yeah.
got the rooftop?
Down.
The brasserie?
I guess so, yeah.
Common area with a coffee shop and different things, but it's Sunday and everything's closed. But I do want to give you guys a little input. This is one of the more famous homes on the show. It is super cute, definitely unique. Those bricks right there are the same bricks. And that created a new set of problems though, because the space in the shotgun house. So if you guys look over to the right, that is the Dr. Pepper special care to keep it close to its original state as possible, right? Because it was originally white and covered in ivy, so much so that the ivy had actually grown through the siding in the back.
Paralyzed by my to-do list. There's never enough time.
Suddenly passed away from pancreatic cancer because she wanted to be near her two sons. So Joanna felt that Patty had been through so much. She wanted this home to be so inside this one as well, and it is gorgeous. I think it's one of my very favorites, just because it's so cute, but it is. So Joanna added a stucco to the front and the dormant style spirit house. They were both Baylor alumni. They wanted a home in Waco that they could. Charmaine was a former Olympian soccer player. She played for Canada actually. And Charlie was their 8-year-old daughter. For your YouTube video.
I can't keep up. I busy myself without reason. I feel stuck. I work until it becomes too much. I can't slow down. Been rushing so long, I don't know how. Wish I had more time, but still I made a messes at the time. Oh, leave me alone. I'm sorry, I can't reach it for you when I can't keep my nose. I'm scared when it shows. I'm busy.
But Joanna is very thoughtful about the little details. So this particular family, they enjoy you can cut on, and there's a heating element under it right here. So this stone will heat, part of the stone will heat up. Say your hot room, the whitewash shiplap room,
feel free to sign it. Bedroom back here, you will look up and see pencil marks on the by Chip when he was gonna put a closet in before his wife dies. Feel free to look around and check everything out. We've got, 10 minutes or so to spend here.
Baby, 'cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. And honey, I'll do anything that you want me to. 'Cause you got me so tied up with everything you do. Oh, baby, 'cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. You and I. Baby, 'cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. And honey, I'll do anything that you want me to. 'Cause you got me so tied up with everything you do. And baby, 'cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. You and only you. I can't help but think about it. Girl, you running through my mind, what you know about it, yeah. And I've been having dreams about it. You and me for life, girl, it feels so good, yeah. So we can let the money go. Girl, your company is all I need to feel at home, yeah.
The one that had the little small dainty fireplace that they made the focal point of the home. And when it
Baby,
came
'cause
around,
every time I close my eyes, it's you. And honey, I'll do anything that you want me to. 'Cause you got me so tied up with everything you do. And baby, 'cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. You and only you. Girl, you know your skin's glowing. You're my best friend, baby, and I hope you know it. Ooh. For you, baby, you know I can't be sad. I don't wanna get involved. You wanna see me on the lights go off. Ooh. So everything you do is a vibe, and there's you right by my side like it's 2005. Honey, if you need to go, baby, I need to know that I wait for you. Yeah. Honey, if you need tomorrow, but I don't believe in days at all. Somewhere in time or space where